Everyman Driver Nation, what's happening? Dave Erickson here with another one-take walk around. This time I have a 2017 Acura RDX all-wheel drive with an advanced package on it. So this thing is loaded. I'll tell you about the price point here in just a bit, but I want to show you this car. It also has over $4,000 worth of accessories on it. We'll go over that right now. Now this car, I'll tell you right now, if you're doing some research on the RDX, not much new about this car compared to last year. 11 months ago, I did a detailed review of the 2016 RDX. Basically the same car, so if you don't want to watch this video, don't. But if you want to have fun and go on a little journey with me, let's get started. Under the hood, a 3.5 liter single overhead cam, V6 engine. This is mated to a 6-speed automatic transmission. Also has paddle shifter. Show you that here on the inside. I've driven, what, over 300 miles in this car, over 11 hours worth, because it tells me inside the car. What'd I tell you? Oh, 279 horses in this one, which is up 6 horses from a couple years ago. So the engine's bigger, badder. 252 pound-feet of torque, and that's up 1 from the 2015 model. Okay, it also features variable cylinder management, which means that it'll deactivate 3 of the 6 cylinders when you're at lighter engine loads on the highway for better fuel economy. So speaking of fuel economy, 20 city, 28 highway. I've been averaging 24 in mixed driving, so better than I did last time. Here's one of the extras in the accessories. Blacked out 18-inch alloy wheels. The blacked out, an extra $2 grand almost, but it looks pretty sharp. Looks futuristic to me. I like it. The running boards are also extra as part of the accessories. Still have the jeweled-eyed headlights, fog lights. They call this a 3-dimensional front here. I guess just the way it looks with different dimensions. I don't know. Flip this around here. You got the signals here on the side mirrors. Roof rails are also extra for part of the accessories. Really, take a look at this thing. Let's back it up. Beep, beep, beep. Look at that car. That's sweet. 5-passenger, 2-row SUV. It looks like, it reminds me of when it was in one of the Marvel movies. I think the Thor movie. Not sure which one. Okay, so let me lock the car up. So, lock. They don't close, that's okay. Now that I have it locked, put it in my pocket. The way to open up an Acura, so this is the hands-free way of doing it. You put your hand in here, that's how it opens. Pretty simple. Okay. Push button start, here we go. How'd that get in here? Okay. Dual screen, got all your buttons right here. This dial will change things here and up there. So it's a matter of choice here. I keep the radio here. I put my navigation up there. So do it right now. Take a second for it to fire up. Okay, so I have my navigation on top, but you could put both screens for audio there and audio down below, but why be redundant? So that's why I have it there. Climate controls here, air conditioning, which I've been using a lot lately. It's been 90+ degrees here in Eastern Washington. Heated and ventilated seats. You got a USB port inside there to charge your smart devices. It also features Bluetooth technology. So speaking of that, let's take a look at your steering wheel mounted controls. Lots going on here, right? So you've got lane keeping assist here, adaptive cruise control, some of the safety features on the advanced package, cruise control setting and decreasing the distance. Main, you can turn off the adaptive cruise control and lane keeping assist. Volume on this side, here's where you can sync up your Bluetooth or let it be hands-free when you're talking on the phone. So I have it all queued up to my phone right now for Bluetooth, so you can answer phone, hang it up, and so on. Left-hand side, there's your kind of lane departure warning. Got the parking sensors, love this. Traction control, obviously. Here's one of the buttons for the trunk release. Here's your paddle shifters on the inside. I don't personally use paddle shifters very often. I don't know, I just don't really care for it. I know some people will do that just for economy reasons. They're driving along and they'll shift down or shift up to, I don't know, for braking or fuel economy. Not for me, I don't care. There you go, your instrument cluster, 2 main dials on either side. A little bit of information in the center. So I've been driving for 11 hours and 43 minutes. I have a range of 216. I've already filled it up once. There's my fuel economy, 24 miles per gallon. This is mixed driving number estimated as 23, so I've been doing better than that. I've been driving a lot on the highway though, that's true. Cycle through. There's your adaptive cruise control. Average speed over the time. Okay. I think, oh, there it is. 393 miles is how much I've driven so far. Jeez, nice work. Okay, what else can I show you inside? We've got a sunroof here. Now, I mentioned when I did my review last year that you only have a moonroof or sunroof for the front 2 passengers. I wish they'd have a panoramic sunroof or moonroof. That'd be nice. I'd like to see that here in the future, but they still haven't done it. I don't know if there's any, not copyright, but I don't know if there's any patents on that, but I don't see why not. Why not have a panoramic sunroof? I love it. Actually, I prefer when these sunroof things here are solid versus the ones that when the sun comes through, you can kind of see that it comes through. It keeps it much cooler in here. I've only noticed that recently because we've had temperatures in the 90s. Compartment there, decent. Let us go in the back seat. Show you what real world backseat legroom and headroom looks like for a guy who's 5'11". Oh, are you serious? At least I guess I only locked the front. Double click. There we go. This too is part of some of the accessories that you can add on to the Acura. I like it. I really think it makes the car stand out. I mean, especially if there's not going to be a lot new with it this year. So I'm 5'11". This seat's actually leaned back a little bit because of this handle right here. Look how much further it can go. Otherwise, you can, let's see, back down. One take. Come on now. What's going on here? Okay. All right, it's one of those days, I guess. So here's how much room I have between my knees and the back of the seat, and this was my position as a driver up front. Compartment right there. One thing you'll notice, by the way, 60-40 split. There's your 40%, here's your 60%. Fold down armrest, pair of cup holders, yada, yada, yada. This is what I kind of like here. You know, this is like one of those outside the box thinking. They have a little tray right here where you can put maybe some keys in addition to your cup holder. Kind of smart. Looks like there's an option, or there would be an option for climate controls back here, but they don't. I'm surprised because this is the top trim level. Maybe this is a stock piece that they plug in. I don't know exactly. 2, 3, 4, oh, blank handles. What else I want to show you? Love the speaker system. There's your speakers there. Side curtain airbag. All right, let's keep on going. All right. Okay, so I showed you that one button to the left for the trunk release. There's also a button on the key fob. You can press and hold that bad boy. Otherwise, there's one just below the Tony Stark Avengers icon, right around there. Comes up. Here's some of your sensors that you'll see. These are where they're positioned, and here's some more accessory add-ons. So they've put that there. There's also, this tray is also an extra for, I think, a couple $100. You can get this tray to put in there. So back behind this back row seats, you're looking at 26-ish cubic feet of cargo volume, but you can easily fold it down by pulling this. There we go. Same thing over here. Look how easy that was. Now, I had a triathlon recently, and I was able to put my entire road bike, tri-bike, my Trek time trial bike, back here with the front wheel on. I had to maneuver a little bit, but it fit back there, and you know, that's how much room you have. Below the floorboard, where you find a spare tire. That is not a donut, that is a, is it a donut? That's a skinny tire, but it's a 17 size 17 rim. Okay. And this is where you close the lift gate. So the base MSRP on a front wheel drive all RDX is around 35. This one with, as you see here, with the advanced package starts around $43,000. Now, some great safety features in this. It has that lane keeping assist where you're driving down the road. It stays within the lane for you, at least makes some noises for you. There's a brake mitigation, so if you're getting too close to a car in front of you, the brake will flash up in the instrument cluster. So some really great safety features alongside this car. Part of the advanced package also has a technology package, which has that navigation. Tons of great stuff on this car. It's a great one. I mean, RDX versus the MDX, really a preference. Probably, I don't know, fuel economy might be a big factor. Size, you know, you got 2 rows here. You can easily utilize, I mean, it's plenty of cargo room as well. Easy to drive on the highway. I've been doing a lot of highway driving the last, 400 miles or so. So it's going to be a decent one. Check out my review, the 2016 Acura RDX all-wheel drive review on my YouTube channel. That'll give you a lot more detail about what's new from the 15 to the 16, because the 16 to 17, they got different color schemes available. Really not that big of a deal in terms of upgrades or refreshes, not necessary for this one because it did pretty well the first time around. All right, guys, that is my, I guess you call it a first look walk around, but it's a one take because you see other channels out there, and I've done this before as well. Highly produced music, fancy editing, all these great shots, which I do all the time, but I like to give you some different variety. So that's why I'm doing these walk arounds. And since this car is not too new compared to last year, let's give you an overview, but more detail in the previous review. So maybe I'll put a link below this video if you want to watch that one as well. Okay, guys, I will also put more information on everymandriver.com. That's all I got for now. Also on Facebook, Instagram. That's all I got. I'm trying to just give you some more interesting things, and I got none. So let's wrap it up right now and say, have a great one, drive safe, adios.